Well, a very beautiful, divinely inspired Tuesday morning to all of you. Oh, dearly beloveds, dearly beloveds. Yes. And Stacy, welcome aboard. Tara, welcome aboard. Mary, you've been aboard. You've been aboard. Autumn, welcome aboard. The love expressed to the infinite bliss on manifest. How's that? You ready to jump on the soul train? And let's see what where the powers the powers to be, how they're going to guide this today. Can you all be super wide open and so receptive and knowing that everything is absolutely, as someone said, you can't control everything. Sometimes you need to relax and have faith that things will work out. Let life happen. Let life happen. Yeah. Sometimes we can't control it all, my dears, as you all know, right? We try, but we can't control all of it. And so we need to relax and have faith. That's a nice option, great option. Relax, have faith, and let life happen, right? But I want to start before we go into our meditation, but this could be the start of the meditation, actually. This is a story of Ananda Ma, who I often quote. And she said this, it's in the autobiography of Yogi, and she met Yogananda. I want to just describe how Yogananda talks about that greeting with Ananda Ma, this Ananda Ma, this beautiful saint from India. But she said this, always keep yourself. Maybe you can close your eyes now, my dears. Always keep yourself in a state which is favorable to the contemplation of the divine. Wow. Always keep yourself in a state which is favorable to the contemplation of the divine. Boy, it's so easy to slide away, right? The nearer the destination, the more we slide away. And so easy to be focusing on some absolutely worthless things, although we may think they're important, but we forget that really they're just a kind of passing some time, which is very valuable to us. And so let's just focus on this little greeting that Yogananda had. And then we'll go into our meditation a little deeper with Ananda Moima, okay? To show you how our souls are so connected, not just in one life, my dears. So this is when Yogananda was in India, and with his driver, his name was Richard Wright, which was his companion when he went over there. He had established the headquarters in Los Angeles by this time, and started the Self-Realization Fellowship before this, but this is what he says, Yogananda, straight from the autobiography of the yogi. Ananda Ma was standing in an open-topped automobile, blessing. She was a great saint, and everyone knew that. Blessing a throng of about 100 disciples. She was evidently on the point of departure. Mr. Wright parked the Ford. He was the driver for Yogananda. Parked the Ford some distance away and accompanied me on foot toward the quiet assemblage. The woman saint glanced in our direction. She alighted from her car and walked towards us and said, Father, Father, you have come. With these fervent words, she put her arm around my neck and her head on my shoulder. Do you imagine? Mr. Wright, to whom I had just remarked that I did not know this saint, was hugely enjoying this extraordinary demonstration of welcome, the eyes of the 100 chelas, or her disciples, were also fixed with some surprise on the affectionate tableau. I had instantly seen, Yogananda goes on to say, that the saint was in a high state of samadhi. Takes one to know one, right? Oblivious to her outward garb as a woman, she knew herself as the changeless soul. From that plane, she was joyously greeting another devotee of God. She led me by the hand into her automobile. Ananda Muima, said Yogananda, I am delaying your journey, I protested. Father, I am meeting you for the first time in this life after ages, she said. Please do not leave yet. We sat together in the rear seats of the car. Her beautiful eyes glanced heavenward and half opened, became stilled, gazing into the near, far, inner Elysium. The disciples chanted gently, victory to Divine Mother, victory to Divine Mother, victory to Divine Mother. So as we go into our meditation, my dears, let's feel the souls, feel the soul, feel and intuitively imagine how magnificent your soul is. And of course, these were two examples of souls that were wide awake in that bliss union with spirit, whatever it was that they were doing, wherever they went, with whomever they were with, they held that state. So let's just join them. Let's just join each other. And if it's hard for you to almost put yourself into a category like that, but don't think of it that way. You are that already. But if you have to think in terms of categories, and you find it hard to put yourself in their shoes, so to speak, do it for your tribe. See everyone on the stream this morning as this awakened soul. And we're greeting each other for the first time in this life, from many lives, ages maybe. We're back. We're back in our meditation together. We're back in our quest together. We're back in growing and understanding and awakening again together. And let your breath remind you of this unity consciousness we are all in. Always, always. And thank you for holding such beautiful space, everybody. Thank you for being here this morning. Let the love shine in so you can send it out. Let the love light shine in you so you can shine it out. Just put it out into the ethers. Put it out onto whatever notion comes up in your mind right now. As you breathe and receive and believe, and you let it be. Have a field day in the field of divine consciousness, because you are an omnipresent soul. You're everywhere. You are everyone. You're everything. You are pure light. You are a free being, Jivan Mukta, free while living. And maybe you're thinking of this Divine Mother, and she comes to you right now and puts her arms around you and lets you know that she's never, ever left you and never will. Her love for you is beyond the wildest imagination. And relax in her arms. Surrender into her loving consciousness, all forgiving, all compassion, completely wiping the slate clean of all disturbances within you, because that's what she does. And let's feel the masters with us as well, because they are always with us. And we are being so blessed right now by just turning our attention to the Holy Mother and our divine teachers, just by turning inward to them. We are being so blessed. So I invite you all, as I share a little reading about how we can alchemize, our states of mind and consciousness. And I just don't want you to listen. I want you to feel the blessings of the words actually enlivening you, actually happening inside of you. And all these different shifts that we can have because of our loyalty to love, our dedication to the light, and quite simply, just our pure motive, our pure heart's intention. That's all that's necessary. This is a reading that's called If I've Learned Anything from Life. If I've learned anything at all from life. Is that sometimes the darkest times can bring us to the brightest places. The darkest times can bring us to the brightest places. Oh, my dears, go to a bright place and leave a dark place in the practice of this alchemy right now. Go from a dark place to an amazing bright space. And feel this brightness and this light filling your being, every atom. So it goes so deep, this blessing of leaving behind a darkness for this beautiful immersion in the light. Savor this. Save this. You are this. She goes on to say, I have learned from life that the most toxic people can teach us the most important lessons. Go ahead and dive in, my dear. God's behind this. He'll help you pick a toxic situation, person. And now you can do it. The lesson that you're learning from this. Savor this deep in your heart space. It's the most important lesson that you've learned from toxic situations and people. Save it as a divine memory in your heart. This most important lesson you've learned from toxic people. He goes on. I have learned that our most painful struggles, can grant us the most necessary growth. That our most painful struggles can grant us the most necessary growth. Oh my God, my dear, turn a painful struggle right now into soul growth, wisdom growth, heart compassion, whatever you need to do until that pain disappears. Or love blast into that pain and struggle. Love it out of existence. Don't stop loving. He goes on. I have learned from life that the most heartbreaking losses of friendship and love can make room for the most wonderful people. Our losses, friends, loved ones, and make room for more beautiful souls who enter the sphere of our lives. And you sitting in this tribe right now is that you have already made this shift to be part of such a beautiful group of awakening beings. Takes the sting out of everything. She goes on. I have learned that what seems like a curse, bad luck, bad karma in the moment can actually be a blessing, a blessing. If it don't work out for us, a blessing. God is in charge, not the ego. My mother had us and has us at hello and always will. She goes on. And what seems like the end of the road is actually just the discovery that we are meant to travel down a different path. At the end of the road is actually just a discovery that we are meant to travel down a different path. Can you feel my mother's touch on you about this? If there's been something like that in your life or in your life now, that you've had to shift gears, shift paths, shift where you thought you were going to go. Major blessings pouring in, major love pouring in to our beautiful, open, receptive souls and hearts this morning. Just a few more, my dears. She says, I've learned that no matter how difficult things seem, there is always hope. There is always hope. In AA, that acronym is Heart Open, Please Enter. More love, more blessings, more peace is entering your open heart of hope. She goes on. I have learned that no matter how powerless we feel or how horrible things seem, we cannot give up. If you can't run into the light, says Rumi, crawl if you need to, but never give up. And finally, she closes by saying, we have to keep going, even when it's scary, even when all of our strength seems gone. We have to keep picking ourselves up and moving forward, because whatever we're battling in the moment, it will pass. And we will make it through. We've made it thus far. We can make it through whatever comes next. Let's just close our eyes in a way that maybe we capture a tear or two, that we all are such in the same boat. We are so connected. And as my day goes today, yours goes a similar way. And as your day goes today, I feel it. We are picking each other up when we are down. We are sending light when it's dark. We are seeing the bright side when it's really dark. We know each other as this perfect image of God. We thank you, O Cosmic Mother, for being with us. Yogananda Ji for being with us. And Ananda Moima being with us. And all the other bright beings. All the other beautiful souls. So many you can't even count. We are united with, united. Not getting united, we are united as one. Everything's fusing into one as we sit here right now. There's nothing that you have to figure out. Just be in awe and wonder that you are ever new awareness. That means today, wonders will not stop for you. And the awareness of these truths will be true to you. And that means our world's a better place, my dears. That means the Aquarian age is upon us. So have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your time with the divine, that you'll keep yourself in a favorable state to contemplate the divine all day, because she said, I will do it through you, says the mother. I will do your life through you. Please allow me. And we say, yes, oh mother. We say a big yes. And so it is, so shall it always be, because we're in all ways. And that is that. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Aho. All right. Everything's all right. Everything is just going the way it needs to go. Ain't that something? and we just flow. Hello, Cami. Thank you once again for being so friend to us all, Cami. You too, Lynn.
Tom, these are more like ceremonies rather than meditations. I
I
just really felt like we were really in a huge ceremony, and
wow,
there were a lot of people there. And
wow,
so
wow. I love that. I love that.
I don't even like to come out, to be really honest. I just want to stay there. I want my little fake face up there, and I just want to stay over here in my little tight bubble. And I know that that isn't fair or
No,
sharing or caring enough. And that's
no.
hard for me to get out of my bubble. I don't really always want to.
Hey, hey, hang in there as long as you want. You know that. That's that. If that's your happy place, and then just go it. It will all unfold. It will all unfold, regardless of what we think about it. You
Can we have 5 more minutes?
know.
You know how the little kids always say, 5 more minutes,
Yeah,
5 more minutes,
5 more minutes. Yeah, absolutely.
5 more minutes,
I
five
love
more
that.
minutes.
How many kids do you have?
I have two. They're
Oh,
definitely not little, 25 and 27.
okay. Oh, that's sweet. That's great. Wow, good job, Mama. Good job, Mama. Once a Mama, you are divine mother in drag. You're divine mother in drag. Yeah. Way to,
Uh,
way to go. Thank you for sharing. Ceremony. I love that. Yeah, ceremony. We need ceremony. We need more ceremony. So I like that. That feels really, really right on to me. So perfect. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Your bubble and my bubble, and they'll burst sometime together today, and we'll all be in this oneness. I know. When we least expect it, God loves to have do surprises, loves to do surprises. And I know you all know that you are the surprise. So look deep inside for the surprise. You'll find what you're looking for. You're a miracle of love. You're a miracle of love. You're the love that you are looking for. So you're a miracle of love. Thank you, everybody. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Thank you. That was beautiful, Tom. Amazing.
You're
Every
welcome.
every morning it's like breakthroughs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you. You got it. You spot it. You got it.
Yeah,
You
incredible.
feel it. You feel it. You are it. Right. So there's no separation anymore between us. There is none. There is none. If ever you feel like that, like there's no way loneliness can come into our hearts. There's no way. There's no
Mm.
way. Not when our hearts are open for the truth, for the love, for the joy, for the oneness. Yeah, yeah. So, ooh, what a
It
blessing.
it is infinite. It is infinite. We're connected to the infinite. It's all love. So
100%.
incredible.
100%.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I know you may join the gang. I heard you write that you might go to that big event in Sanitas or
If I can get down and figure out a pup sitter, I'd love to.
oh,
Yeah, I'm almost going to ask if you're going. Are you going?
well, yeah, I wish, but take your pup. Take your pup. He'll be or she will be the star of the show.
Love that.
Yeah, yeah, I
He's
know.
not gonna be the star, that's for sure.
Yeah, take her with you. Make her, like a
Yeah.
service dog and kind of thing, and just and get her a little.
He needs a little more training for that.
Okay, well, you could train her while you bring her today. Let's
It would
train
be
her.
a training session.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
He's only 9 months old, so he might get a little crazy. The other people might not appreciate it. I don't know.
yeah, well, you would need to keep the leash on. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but the fire ceremony sounds beautiful and the yoga immersion.
Yeah, yeah. Great. All right. We'll all be there. If we're not there in person, we'll be there in heart and soul and spirit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, you all, I don't want to keep you any longer than already. And so Sarah, Lynn, Cami, Tara, Mary, if you're still around, and anyone else, God love you. And guess what? She really, really does. All right. Namaste.